Elon Musk does not understand the meaning of free speech, and he doesn't understand the First Amendment at all. And it's a shame to see people like that get control of the narrative and try to shape it and twist it into something that it was never meant to be. But he buys Twitter and says he wants to turn it into a digital town square where everybody can come and express their ideas openly and honestly. And all that's happened since he took over is just turned into a pure dumpster fire of a bunch of racism, a bunch of bigotry, a bunch of homophobia, and a bunch of misinformation. And when people like me calls it and says, hey, that's bullshit, well, you're trying to censor folks. No, you have freedom to say whatever you want to say in this country. You can say it. You're free to say anything. But you don't have freedom from accountability. And you don't have freedom from taking responsibility for your words. So someone doesn't want to be associated with you because of something you said. They're not trampling on your First Amendment right. They just simply don't want to be associated with something you say. For those of you that are having a hard time following, let me give you this example. You guys that disagree with me, and you guys that hear my viewpoints, can I come to your church and stand up on your church and do the Tennessee Brando videos on your pulpit? Can I do it? Can I come to your church, stand up on your pulpit, and make my videos? Would your church allow me to record my videos there? Would your minister move to the side and let me take the podium and just say the things that I've said here in my videos? If the answer to that is no, ask yourself why. And when you come around to the answer of, well, this is our platform, this is what we believe, we don't want to be associated with you, then you'll finally start to get my drift and understand what it is that I'm saying. If I block somebody, it's because they've either A, made threats, B, they've just done nothing but troll and added nothing to the conversation, or C, I just have the right to not talk to you anymore if I don't want to, and you have the right not to talk to me. And this idea that we should all be forced to listen to this bullshit and not call it out as bullshit, that's got nothing to do with the First Amendment. So I'm not going to be putting any more original content on Twitter. I will share stuff that I make here, and I will share it over there as long as I'm allowed to. I may make some tweets and tell people where I'm going to be and what I'm going to be doing. But I'm not putting original content on a platform like that with a guy that has that kind of mindset about it all. With a guy that has totally bastardized the entire concept. And it's took it so far now that people are saying that, well, if you try to overturn an election, you were just exercising your freedom of speech. You was exercising your First Amendment. Well, if that's the case, if you honestly believe that, then we really owe Charles Manson and the family an apology, don't we? Because couldn't he argue that he was just trying to talk his friends into having a fun weekend? If you're following me, we're on the same page. If you're not, we're probably never going to be on the same page, and that's fine. But I am all for freedom of speech. I'm all for the First Amendment. I'm also for having the right to say, I don't want to be associated at all with that bullshit.